Today we're going road tripping. Hello world, how's it going? I hope you all are doing great. I'm going to take you on a little adventure that I went on this last weekend. I didn't have a whole lot of time to do like full out videos or whatever, but I did take clips and segments to kind of highlight the weekend and what went down and what it's kind of like to go to one of these auctions and swaps that fish clubs have. And I ended up going to St. Louis to the Missouri Aquarium Society's swap and auction, MASI, or MASI if you would pronounce it like you do fish. It was a great time. Got to see a lot of legends, a lot of awesome breeders, and I had an amazing time. It helped rekindle my love even more for the hobby, just going to those sorts of things, just seeing all the fish, all the stuff, all the cool people, all the camaraderie and all that. And anyways, enough rambling on, let's get it started. Alright, so I made it to St. Louis. I'm at the MASI swap, and it's pretty packed. All kinds of people in here. C-Town picking through stuff. Brought pretty much everything that was cluttering up my fish room. Hoping to get rid of it. It's dirt cheap. Keep grabbing stuff off of Gary's table. And of course, they set me right next to him, so you know I gotta pick off his table. Man, look at all the people.
Like it was only 3 foot deep, but it literally almost went over your head. It was so nice and deep. Beautiful Appenis that we found there. That's what the Appenis was, it looked like there. And then my favorite of all. Why is it my favorite? The Liverdian Decay, which is golden rainbow fish. So again, Decay's not in the mountains. It's down in, but it's not in the very, very lowlands. But it's still down. It's flatland. So yeah, when it rains an inch there, the whole place floods. But you realize when you're going over these mountains, if something happens, and you see a cow down there, something else to work for. You don't want to go too fast, but you don't want to go too slow, right? Because you got to get up the other side. And I really can't see it in this picture, but it's a big drop off on that side. So looks like a Hardee's, right? Dogs on the runway. When's the last time you saw that? When could you ever get that close to the runway at home? And I don't think the metal detector worked. There was our driver. Okay. You get an idea though, this was all downhill. And when you're going downhill, this guy was just going as fast as he could on that little gravel road. Figured once you go downhill, you have to go back uphill too. So it was interesting, but it was a good road compared to most places. And at the very end of the road, there was no bridge there anymore. There was this big, beautiful spring that was coming out of the ground. And it was a warm water spring, so 70-degree water. It wasn't like a trout stream, but the water was so fast there. There's no way I was going to try to walk across that bridge because if you fell in, you'd for sure drown. And fishing these little bitty creeks, that's what we found in Montana there. We were really there looking for pseudomugil for whim, and he thought for sure that was a pseudomugil creek, but all we found was Montana. I had to wait for this guy to build the bridge for us to go over to the next area. There's everybody posing. This was the fish that we found there. That's in the cuvette. There's some dried specimens. About 3.5 inches, or 3 inches about the biggest what we found, so fairly small species. That's what it looks like in the tank. So I hope that it's going to be a pretty nice fish, and especially if it stays small. So far, it'll be an hour. Otherwise, it's a big thing. Okay, I got more on action. Tell you what, if you want to help me, I do have some fish that I need to catch. Sleep okay?
I did, I slept great. Straight through. So I did make it to Gary's. We didn't have much time to do a tour or anything like that, so here's some gratuitous rainbow fish footage. These are red Waponga lasers. These are actual rod eye. guys are really cool. These are the sea alanine. These are one of my favorites out of all rainbows. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Now they're not real turned up yet, they're just waking up. But man, when these things get going, you get some amazing colors on them. And it kind of changes through their age too. Some Goiter River Trifasciatus. Here's Gary's Kelly Rum, and that's where I got my Melanitania Kelly Rum. Very beautiful fish. And look how big his Goldie-eyed Kai is. These things are huge, these males. They're almost the size of my hand. That wide body. So cool. Apertura Rainbowfish, unnamed species. And looks like they're already getting really playful. Gary said they are planning on naming these fish this year. Right? He's working on it. I love this community tank. All these rainbows and these lights. I'm really digging his lights that he's got on his tanks. These are LEDs and they kind of just pop in like a bulb, and he made his own hoods here with these gutters. Wired it up, and the light on his tanks from them looks really great. Like, I may have to try those. They're saying they're pretty cheap for those bulbs, and they look to be pretty efficient. Up here he's got lots of fry. Different little breeding going on. Cool little meta tank here. I love these meta tanks. Look at all those fry. They're just everywhere. Here's a Melanitania exquisita. New species. These are really cool. You don't hardly ever see these often. These are Pseudomugil signifer Ross Rivers. Now they get pretty big for a blue eye, which really makes them unique and outstanding. But they do, I believe this tank has salinity. These fish like a little bit of salt. A bunch of pygmies, pygmea rainbowfish. And one of your guys' favorite fish, the Arutus. Everybody loves the Arutus. Such awesome little pseudomugils. And here's one of my favorites that I recently got from him a few months back off of Aquabid. It's a good place to get his fish if you're looking for his fish. His name on Aquabid is Rainbowfish. These are the MASI Melanitania Rainbowfish. And it's really hard to pick up their gold color on this camera and with the red. So they get really deep gold. It's just the camera's not... Let me try turning on the light. There you can kind of see the gold color, but I'm not going to hold it on there for long because I don't want to blind them. But another big reason why these are one of my new favorites is just the patterns on them. And the color is very unique. And mind the messy hair, I just kind of woke up. But he did give me some maculosus eggs. You guys know how much I've been wanting those fish. They're asleep right now, or I'd show you what they look like. Here's the maculosus with the light off, so you can still kind of get an idea of what they look like. Kind of like got a greenish yellow to them, and then a very unique pattern. These things are cool. Now, he's got some really cool Cory Cats too. Look at these Cory Cats with the orange on them. There's a really neat killifish over there. He's kind of geriatric. He's getting old. But see the orange on these guys, on these Cory Cats? It's pretty neat. Corydoris venezuelanus. Very neat Cory. He did get some new Parkinsoni recently. And look at the color coverage on him. And for as small as he is, that's some awesome, amazing coverage. And they're all like that. And it's a hodgepodge of some other rainbows. Here's some more cool Cory Cats too. These are Corydoris wetzmani. They got 3 stripe pattern, which is really cool. And then I believe the fish are the kai in there. They look like it. That's what the label says. He also has these neat fish. They're kind of like a different type of fish in their own. He says they're pretty peaceful. And he's been keeping them in with these pseudomugals. Here's the name. I wasn't even going to attempt it. Well, I guess I could. Critocephalus stercusmuscarum. Something like that.
-7. There's 2 of them in here. 2 nice spawning cave, good for Placostomus and such, some of the Bristol nose and so on. Dwarf cichlids would like some of these too. 2 caves, I'll go $2 for me, looking for 3. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 303-7, Echinodorus, Schuteri, I guess, I don't know. Real nice looking plant. Looks like almost 2 of them in there, I think. Nice looking plant. Awesome. 6, 7 in the back and 3. 7 and 3. 7 and 3 and 48. 7 and 3. 7 1. We have 8. 9. 9 and 10. 9 and 10.
So this is what our Subi looks like. Jam-packed full of stuff. All from the swap. This is all what I brought with me to sell hard goods, trying to unhoard the fish room. This, I got a whole box of new fish and plants and new rock. I'll do an unboxing of this, some other stuff, more fish and plants. Now time for a 4-hour drive. Alright, so I made it back and got some more fish. I've got some other stuff in the car. I still gotta drag that out. And I think this video... You took a picture? Are you taking videos too?
Yeah.
You are? Alright, buddy. Are you glad Dad's home?
Yeah.
Me too. But yeah, I think this video is already long enough. We'll probably do that in a whole nother video because I got a lot of stuff. But I'll give you a little sneak peek. And this ain't even, this is only part of what I got. This was at the auction. You got the video ready? Getting those pictures? Awesome.
Yeah, do me.
You did. So, yeah. There's a few bags here. Alright, so there you have it. I wish I would have had more time to take more footage for you guys, but I didn't really want to be shoving my camera in everybody's face, and I was just kind of really wanting to enjoy the time, the experience, and all that too. So I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. And don't forget to hit that like button, share this, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll give you guys a second to do it. I'll give you 2. There you go. And till next time, everybody. Peace.